so excited.
Up way.
Well, I've got my new man coming on the show. Well, he doesn't know he's not even human.
Oh,
Well,
really?
it's someone I've fallen in love with.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
I've seen a picture of him before, and in fact, I've seen a video of him before. He is very, very gorgeous.
He's
Very handsome. Yes.
He's got very big ears.
Yeah.
And
Nobody's perfect, darling.
Yes.
but handsome, and he actually has a girlfriend.
Oh no!
Sorry.
And I've noticed that his ears prick up when he's listening.
I wondered, pardon?
They prick up the ears.
Right.
They go. Doop, don't they?
Yes,
the ears. I was talking about. Yes.
Anyway, he had to make an excuse to get on the show, so he's coming on with somebody that he lives with. He might even bring his girlfriend as well. But please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Steve and Julian from Jacob's Ridge.
Thank you.
Hello.
Oh my
Hello,
goodness.
everybody.
Steve, who's that man next to you? Oh, Steve,
Yeah, sorry.
you're so
Steve invited me
gorgeous.
on to this podcast with him, but I mean, I know that it's Steve that you wanted to speak to. So any questions you've got for Steve, you can just let me know.
Oh,
He's
Steve,
gorgeous.
Steve, have you got a girlfriend?
Have you got a girlfriend? He has, actually. Steve's got
Yes.
Dottie. Dottie's his
Dottie.
girlfriend. She's in here, actually. She's hiding at the moment. She doesn't like to take the limelight. She's very much in the background. But, you know, as the saying goes, behind every great donkey, great man donkey, is a female donkey or something like that.
Oh, it's definitely working, isn't it? Because Steve
Absolutely.
is a superstar.
He is a superstar. He's completely, I don't know. He took the internet by storm with his videos, and away we go. But I don't know what he's up to now. He seems a bit mesmerised at the moment. I don't know what's going on. What's the matter with you?
It's because he's in love with me.
That's what it is.
I
I
can't
know,
wait
He was
to
looking
kiss
at
him.
me, Debbie.
Oh,
And
well,
me.
he's looking at you.
And
We're all-
Paddy.
So you've got the most.
Steve. Choose one of us, Steve. Which one's it going to be?
Which one you go for? Well, I don't know. He's looking at Dottie at the minute, so I think you've got some competition.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
very, very
We've got
hot
big
here at the moment.
Is it?
Oh, I think. Yeah, it's baking. Absolutely baking.
So
Is
tell
it?
us, Julian,
Where are you?
tell us about your wonderful animal sanctuary and how did it all start? Can we see your gorgeous eyes? Because you're a very nice looking human, I think.
Oh, well,
Yes.
thank you very much. It's just it's incredibly bright at the minute, so
You can put your
that's
glasses
why I
back
put
on.
my glasses on, and I can't see much without them. So
All right, put
that's
them on
probably
again.
better, though.
You can put them back. You're allowed.
All right. Yeah, I like that. It's like, put them back. What are you doing? Jeez, you're throwing everybody away. All right, Steve, calm down. We started the sanctuary as Jacob's Ridge. I mean, I've always had animals and been sort of like rescuing animals for years and years. But as Jacob's Ridge, we started about 11 years ago. And it was named after the first horse that we properly rescued, Jacob, who's still here. And Steve came along. Must have been, whoa, hold on. Where are you going? Steve, hold on a minute. Look, can you behave yourself? Steve, we're having a chat. All right, this is not the time to leave. He's like, I've heard this story before. He says, I'm bored. All right, okay, Steve, look, we'll make it about someone else, not about you. Okay, is that all right? We'll do that. All right, okay, all right, yes. Okay. So, no, not the glasses. We leave the glasses alone. Steve, we're telling a story. Steve.
He'll come back, I'm sure.
He'll come back. He's left me high and dry there. But there is, it's funny, because Ronnie has appeared. And I don't think you can see Ronnie in the background.
Yeah.
He's just, he's sort of, he doesn't really like it if somebody else takes the limelight because he likes the camera a lot. Does Ronnie. But yeah, so we started it about 10 years ago. And then we've sort of like built it up. I run it with my partner, Rachel. And we've just been sort of like, I don't know, just sort of like steaming away at it really every year. We run volunteer programs, which helps keep the place funded. And we just sort of do whatever we can all the time just to try and keep the food bins full, because the animals just don't stop eating. They're just like this massive eating pooping machine, and they're very, very expensive to keep. So it's quite a project, but it sort of turns into your life's work, and it's something we're both very, very proud of. Yeah, very proud of it.
Can you tell us what animals you have there? Is it just horses and donkeys, or?
No, we've got horses, donkeys, pigs, sheep, goats, cats, dogs. I think that's about it. Yeah, we did have geese.
Wow.
The geese met a grisly end, I'm afraid. The foxes came along and decided they wanted the geese. So from that moment on, that was about 6 years ago, or 6 or 7 years ago. So we never had any birds here after that, because we just couldn't provide the security for them. But because we're in a part of sort of fox territory. So I'm gonna have to take my top off because it is.
Oh,
it is
God,
so hot.
he just wants to strip. Honestly.
Hold on a minute. I might have to tolerate this.
Julian,
calm down, ladies. Calm down. All right.
Watch out, because
again.
the Wonderbirds are coming for you.
Sorry, darling. Just tell us again exactly where you are.
Yes.
So we're based in Murcia in Spain. So
Right.
a little bit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's a nice
That's why
spot.
it's hot. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's crazy at the moment, because the temperature is getting to a point now where it's sort of like it's causing problems for the local farmers, because we've had a very, very late summer, and it's continuing to be hot. We shouldn't be having these temperatures now. So what we've noticed is that all of our lemon trees, orange trees, everything are all coming into like spring blossom. And that's really bad news. So although it's quite nice, it's also a little bit scary. Hold on a minute,
Yeah.
Steve. Hold on a minute. We're discussing horticultural temperatures. I know that that's your expertise. So perhaps you could join in on that. No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
So,
Steve. Hello. You're listening to me. Look, his ears are up.
It's amazing ears.
He's got a mate, but also he does listen. Steve, what I would really like to know is, could I come? Do you have visitors to see you?
Yes. Absolutely. You're very welcome to come along and join us. We run short break volunteering holidays here. So you come and work with the donkeys, work with the horses, all the animals, and clear out. And then we've got some really lovely like glamping tents that you stay in. And
wow.
We supply all your food, and we make you some lovely lunches and dinners and stuff like that. It's good fun. It's good fun. We go and do a bit of mountain swimming and rock jumping and sightseeing and a bit of everything, really. So if you're up for it, come out, come and see us.
Yeah,
come and help Steve. There's lots of poop. There's always lots of poop to clear up.
I forgot. What a great holiday! I'd love to do that. So when's the next? What are the next ones that you're doing? Sorry, my dogs are now talking. Tinkerbell.
They want to go as
Tinkerbell,
well.
come and have a look at Steve. Tink. No, she's talking.
Our next one's I think we start again in May. So May next year. We don't just start too early because of rain, and we don't go over the summer period because it's too hot. So sort of May to June, and then September to end of October.
Oh wow! And how can we find out about these holidays, Julian?
Well, you go onto our website, which is jacobsridge.com. And it's all on there. You can contact us on there. You can follow us on the socials, on Facebook, Instagram, all of that, the usuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this the first donkey that you've had on your show?
Yes.
Yes.
I was asked to record a thing on there that I suppose it's just to say, or to tell people that we're coming onto the show. Yeah. And it just suddenly dawned on me that you've invited Steve, the donkey, onto your show. And I thought, it's got to be a first, isn't it? I can't imagine.
Well, we'd love that. Julian, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what bloody planet I'm on. Most of the time, I am so excited to really meet you guys, because I think what you're doing is fantastic. What's your background, though, originally, as you as a person?
Well, I'm an actor. And so... Yeah, so I was acting, and I was sort of getting on with that, and then it was going quite well. We're doing, quite a few films and bits and pieces, but then I found I got to a point where I had to make that decision of, the old saying of, where your attention flows, energy flows, or something like that. I don't know.
Yes, attention flows. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought, well, am I putting my attention into the animal sanctuary, or am I putting my attention into my acting career? And I thought, where do I want the energy to flow? And I thought, well, I'm not really, acting's great and it's lovely and I love it, absolutely. But, the sanctuary is very important to me. It's important to us both, and we really want it to succeed. And we kind of made the decision of like, well, acting would be great. And yes, it's a bit of a gamble. You don't know whether or not you're going to get the work, that you're going for. Sorry, I had a phone call come through then. So you think, well,
Steve, it
was Ronnie. It was Ronnie saying, "Can you include me?" So I think we'll have to include Ronnie in a minute because he's loitering. So yeah, it was just a question of saying, well, I think let's put the attention into the sanctuary because that's where we want it. That's what we want to grow, and that becomes part of your your life. And that's what we did. So so I'm still doing a bit of acting work when it comes along, but I'm not actively out seeking it. So. Steve,
well, I really do think you should have a series of the sanctuary. I really do, because the way that you bring things over, and you and Steve are just a great double. When did you start? When did this relationship start, or how did it start?
Well, you know what? I was fixing a fence. There's a video on YouTube, and I think it's I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's something like naughty donkeys getting told off or something. And I'm fixing a fence because the neighbour had complained. So I was down and I was in a real mood, and I was fixing this fence that the donkeys had broken, and I was having a go at the donkeys and telling them off. And it just dawned on me then. I thought, my God, they're really listening to me. So I recorded it and I showed it to Rachel. I said, look, what do you think? This is funny. So she said, oh yeah, that's really funny. Post it up. So we posted it up, and it was okay. It didn't do very particularly well, but my mum loved it. And my mum's friends loved it. And she was bugging me for months and months. She's saying, can you please do another video like that with your donkeys? And I was like, yeah, mum, whatever, I'm busy. And she said, please get on with it. So in the end, I thought, right, okay, I'll do another one. And I did a video called Steve, I think, someone's broken into the feed shed.
That is brilliant. So funny. Yeah.
That was the one. And I did that just for my mum and her friends. I just recorded it. And the thing just blew up. It just was crazy. I've never experienced anything like it. I mean, I was getting people contacting me that I haven't spoken to in 20 years, just ringing me up saying, oh, we wondered where you'd gone. We saw your video with the donkey. I was like, my God, but it's amazing how these things happen, isn't it? But,
yeah.
No, it's really good. It was very good.
So fabulous.
How do you fund the sanctuary? Is it from the holidays, or is that a new thing?
No. The holidays, that's how we've historically funded it, predominantly from that. With the advent of the videos with Steve, we reached a far, far wider audience, and that gave us a lot more supporters, which has been a real blessing. So we have monthly patrons. So you can sign up to be a patron every month, and you can put a £5 in the pot or a £10 in the pot or whatever you can spare, even £1, it doesn't matter. But it goes into it all goes into the pot. And that's fantastic. That's a really good way of funding the sanctuary, because we know how much money we've got coming in every month and we can budget. So that's been tremendous. And then we do little standalone fundraisers. So we've got Carrie, who's our fundraising manager, and she works from the UK, and she helps us devise, different things, really. All right, Dottie, you're on.
Dottie.
Oh, beautiful.
Dottie, you've come to... and I feel bad for Ronnie now. Where's Ronnie?
So Ronnie is, hold on, I'll go over here. He's just hiding behind my tractor. 1 second, a minute. Sorry, 1 second.
I love this, don't you?
Ron. Come here, look. Right, come and say look. Right.
Oh, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie.
You're on the podcast as well.
Oh,
all right?
Ronnie.
So mind your language, no swearing, because you're on the podcast. All right? I know you're like. Normally he's terrible. He's got very bad language, Ronnie. He does F and blind quite a lot.
Has he got Tourette's?
Ronnie, I think you're lovely.
He looks very
lovely.
Oh,
Ronnie, what is his parentage? Is he an
It's
albino?
not Ronnie, it's Barry. It's my mistake. It's Barry. I thought he was being a bit calm.
Barry.
Yeah. This is Barry. Sorry, it's because I've got my glasses on.
Oh,
Hello, so-
Barry.
Yeah,
Very, very
Barry.
blonde.
Very handsome, Barry.
Is he an
Yeah,
albino?
Barry's handsome. He's no, he's albino. What the situation with Barry was that his owner was a drug dealer, and he got arrested, and they carted him off to prison, and it left Barry unattended. So they didn't know what to do with him, so they just left him, and he was wandering around the village, around a Spanish village, and
Yes.
not our local one. And then we got a call from the police saying, "Would you help us capture this donkey because he's got to be destroyed?" And we were like, why would you destroy him? You know, he's lovely. Well, he doesn't need destroying. He just needs a home.
Of
So
course.
yeah, he ended up coming here.
Do you
and
know,
he's-
Julian, I was telling Debbie, when I was a child, I had a pony, and the pony obviously was very lonely in the field. So my parents bought a donkey to accompany the pony, but the donkey encouraged the pony to break out of the field. And it was in Maidenhead, and they used to walk down Maidenhead High Street, and we did get a call to say, from the police, to say, "Are you the owner of a pony and a donkey?" Because they're walking down Maidenhead High Street at the moment. And I mean,
my
that
God.
donkey was so beautiful, but so naughty. They are quite characters, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're amazing. They're very, very different to horses in that respect. I think they just play. They love to play, and that's really surprised me. They are really good listeners, which I suppose is no mistake or surprise because of the length of their ears. Hold on. Hold on. We've got Ronnie. Ronnie has turned up. Hold on. Right, Ron. Hold on, I've got to try and get out of this fence without getting electrocuted. Oh my God, right. Right. Now, the thing is with Ronnie, if I stay here like this for a second, he might come over. Come on. Look, you're on camera.
Ronnie.
Sometimes
Ronnie does look like
shy.
Barry. So we call him Ronnie.
Ronnie!
Come on, Ronnie. Ronnie.
I'm not sure.
Hi. Are you shy, Ronnie? Oh, here
come
he
here,
comes.
come here. Come here. What are you shy about? Come on,
Oh,
this is the
Ronnie.
camera. You got, oh no, he doesn't want to play.
Oh,
No.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
not like Steve. Steve brought over Dottie to say hello.
Yeah, I
didn't he?
know. Steve was really into it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But
Very much
Okay.
so.
yeah,
So
Wow.
what dogs have you got, Julian?
oh, we've got 8 dogs. So
Yeah.
we've got some bullies. We've got some. They're all rescue. We've got a little collie, a little just weird little ugly little dogs that have all been
Oh.
rescued from the streets. No, they're only. I'm joking when I say they're ugly. They're beautiful, but they're they're just sort of all over the place. Really, we're just a bunch of misfits. That's all we are at the sanctuary. We're just misfits. We're just
I
all
love
people
that.
yeah, it's
But
just
do
the
you
world.
have- Do you have behaviour problems? Do any of them get nasty? Do you
I
have
thought
to
you meant
change-
I spent Julian.
Yeah, I definitely have behaviour problems for sure. Yeah, you do have behavioural problems, but that's just down to really their condition, how they've been kept, what their history is, and we just have to approach it. So Rachel is an equine behaviourist, so that's really useful. So she's able to identify problems and put in sort of like a program of approach for animals that are presenting problems. Like we've just got an animal from Ukraine, a little dog from Ukraine. He's paralyzed, so he's in a little wheelchair. He's very, very aggressive. He just wants to bite everybody. So we're slowly rehabilitating him, and he's just had acupuncture actually, and he has massages every day, and so he's now calming down. So we're sort of managing his pain, trying to build trust up with him and stuff like that. So that's having a big effect. We've got another donkey. We've got Macario the donkey. He's another rescue. Found on the streets, and he's mental. He's absolutely, if you can't say that, can you? He has psychological problems. So he's just he's just not with it. He's just not with it. There's something missing there. But I mean, he's a lovely
What's that,
donkey.
Steve? What did Steve say about that? Steve's talking about him.
Well, about Macario, he's like,
Yeah.
just don't talk about Macario. He's like, I don't want to talk about Macario. He said he's not welcome here.
He's not a proper donkey. He's not a proper donkey.
Oh, I
But
love
no.
his ears when he's
See?
listening.
Debbie's absolutely right. There is a TV series in this. I mean, how amazing. A whole series just about Ronnie and Steve.
There is.
Yeah,
There is
Barry.
a TV series for sure. There's a TV series here with all the characters are here, and then also we've got the team as well. You know, so we've got a small group of volunteers that help us all the time. They live in the house with us, and they're helping as well, and they're amazing. So yeah, absolutely there's a TV show here. I can see it
We'll be on
miles.
the way. Honestly, Julian, we will be in touch with you because I think we have to do a Wonderbird special, but I would love to do a documentary about you guys because I think there should definitely be
Absolutely.
one made. It's so
Absolutely. I agree.
heartwarming, enlightening, and you guys, you and Rachel are fantastic. But of course, the person
Thank you.
I'm in love with is Steve.
Oh, Steve,
Well,
too.
I can
All of.
understand it. I
We
can
adore
understand it.
Steve.
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 You have lots of fans.
He's very handsome. He's a handsome boy. He's a very handsome
Very
boy.
handsome.
Oh,
I love Barry as well, though, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Barry's a cuddle monster. He just loves cuddles. That's all he wants.
Oh.
Cuddles all day. Yeah.
But
Beautiful.
Steve likes to be cuddled too. And Dottie, is that Dottie?
Dottie.
Yes.
Dottie's beautiful.
Dottie's moved in there. She can sense you're moving on her man, so she's coming in to defend it, I think. Well, I'm gonna
I think it's sensational. Well,
Lovely
we
to meet you,
definitely-
Steve. And nice to meet you as well, Julie.
and Julian.
Oh,
Yeah, me. Don't worry about me.
Yes,
it's fine. I'll
darling.
be back then.
We'll see you very, very soon. We
Yeah,
really
do.
will.
And I just want to say thank you very, very much for inviting us onto your show. And we're very, very proud and pleased to be part of it. And it's a great thing that you do. So, yeah, we're just thank you very, very much. We're just
Well,
love,
you're
it's
welcome, and we'll put a link to your obviously to Jacob's Ridge on our website and on our
Yes.
show. And if people want to
Of course.
donate to it or become ambassadors or whatever they can
Yes.
be, I'm sure people
Yeah,
will. But we will definitely be there. We will come for a glamping holiday.
Oh, yeah.
great. Great. All right. Well, get in contact with us and we'll get that organised.
Thank
Brilliant.
you. Thank
Wonderful.
you, Julian. And thank you,
Okay.
Steve.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Lovely to see the sunshine and the horses and the donkeys and the ears. It's the
Oh,
ears.
Those ears, I know.
He listened
almost
to
like-
every word, didn't he?
He
It was
listened. Because when she
amazing.
was listening, he went like that, didn't he?
Yes, yes. I love the one up, one
Sensational.
down.
I just love that. I just love that. Well, that whole setup is brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely brilliant. And there should definitely be a television series in that. I mean,
Yeah,
I
there
think
should.
it's funny he's an actor. I don't know. I've never met him before. Have you, girls?
No. I'd like to know what he's done, actually, what he's been in.
Yeah.
I'll ask him.
Yeah.
We'll ask him.
We'll ask him. But I think it's very that's why he's so good with the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, and
Exactly.
talking
And
but-
very funny.
and very funny. The whole thing is just
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
And they obviously,
Yeah.
the animals obviously adore him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
obviously his partner. Wonderful.
yeah. Wonderful, wonderful people. So, guys, if you want to donate something, please look on their website, Jacob's Ridge. Yeah, please donate or go on holiday. Or I've just got to
Yeah.
get there. I just want to work there. I think it would be
Be a
so much fun.
volunteer. That'd be a wonderful holiday.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you on next Tuesday. That's
Next
rude, isn't it?
Tuesday.
that was
Yeah.
such a fun thing to do today. Thank you,
It
girls.
was.
That was
Really was.
the tonic.
Thank you, Debbie, for getting him on. It was fabulous.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, bye.